Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in to another video. Please feel free on any videos to leave any of your comments below. I would love to hear from you. Everybody's got, things they've been through and things that they can relate to. And maybe somebody else watching the video might need to hear what you have to say. Today's tip is more of a life lesson. Out with the old, in with the new. This topic can go in so many different directions, and I'm just going to do my best to stick with one direction. Okay? This particular video, Out with the Old and In with the New, is more of employees. I'm going to do my best to stay focused on employees. So, you have someone who's getting ready to retire. You have someone who's getting ready to leave for health reasons. You have someone who just needs to transfer. There's family situations they need to transfer to another area, and you are coming in to fill their shoes. Okay? The ones that are leaving are the ones who are out with the old. The ones that are coming in is in with the new. So, what I highly encourage and recommend everyone to do is to talk to the other person. Find out what they've done. Find out what's worked. Find out what didn't work. Find out what they haven't tried yet. Hey, how have you done this? And how did you keep your head above water? How is it that you were able to accomplish whatever it is that the job is that you went to accomplish? Don't be so caught up in yourself. Don't be so caught up in the fact that it's just a job to you. Please remember those who are going to be working under you. Please remember the fact that they have lives, they have families. Okay? Don't try to reinvent the wheel, if you will. Gosh, how can I say this without sounding so rude and nasty? I guess there's really no other way to say it. Don't piss on the people who were there before you. Okay? Because if you come into the job thinking you know everything, you're going to repeat You're going to possibly repeat the mistakes that they've already made and learned from. There's some cases and points where I've actually, unfortunately, witnessed how they've come in and that the position was lost, that field was disappeared, all because they insisted on doing what the old person knew not to do, and they either, number one, refused to listen, didn't ask the questions, didn't care, or was so high up on their ego, I'm the big man or woman on campus, I'll do whatever I dang well please attitude, that so many people lost jobs, they've lost positions, and for you who's in with the new, unwilling to learn from the old, what do you care? It's just a job to you. You'll go find another job somewhere else. For some of these people, it is their lifeline. And unfortunately, we live in a world today where where most everybody only thinks of themselves. It's very heartbreaking to see today versus when I was younger how people would lend a helping hand. They would help their neighbor. They would help their boss. They would help their company. They would bend over backwards and do anything for you. And unfortunately, in today's society, nobody gives a flying flip because it's just a paycheck. It's just a paycheck. Just a paycheck. Oh, you lost your job and you can't feed your family? Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because if you would have listened to the old, and I'm not saying you have to do everything the same way the old did. Yes, you can add some newness in it. But don't get stupid with your newness. We're actually getting back to the point in our lives where bartering is coming back full force. And if someone before you basically bartered, hunted, shopped around, if you will, and didn't spend as much money as you did, but yet got the job done, wouldn't you want to learn from that? Wouldn't you want to make sure? But then again, I don't know, because this could be all about you. This could be, you and your ego trip. I don't really know. But are you the new person who doesn't give a rat's behind? I almost slipped. Are you really the new person who doesn't give a flying flip? You're just there because it's a job. And once that job is gone, you'll just move on and go get another job. I challenge people like that. I challenge you because, in my humble opinion, you won't get very far in life. You won't really be able to enjoy life to its fullest. I'm going to take a stab at the dark here and say that you probably don't feel fulfilled. So if you're the new person coming in, I highly encourage you to take the time to listen to not just the person you're replacing, because that person probably knows the person who was there before them, and the person who was there before them, and the person who was there before them. There's a lot of information. There's probably a lot of name and numbers. Don't get so caught up in yourself that you just don't care. Does that make sense? I know. Again, this topic of conversation could go so many ways. And basically right now, I'm doing my best to keep it on like a managerial employee type basis. The same thing applies to any kind of business. It goes all the way across the board. I'm not going to go there in this video. I just want you to understand that, yes, change is good. But don't discount something that works. Don't discount something that's been working. Don't discount the knowledge and wisdom from the person or persons who were in that position before you. Please don't get so caught up in yourself that you are just one of those who you're off in this direction and the person before you was off in that direction, and then they hit something, they learned something, so they came back and went that way. Just take the time to listen. Just take the time to learn. You know what? I learned a long time ago. Oh my gosh. That long ago? Okay, we're not going to say that. But anyway, I learned a while ago to have a teachable heart. And unfortunately, for some of us, it's not there anymore. I don't know why, but it's just not. And I recommend that whatever position it is you're filling, be it a managerial position, you're replacing an employee for whatever reason, that employee, a female, she goes on maternity leave, a guy who, I guess now they offer guys maternity leave now too, to be home with their wife and their children. You have to take sick leave. You're going on, I don't know, some kind of a business trip. You're going on a vacation, whatever it is, and someone is stepping in. For the person who's stepping in, listen. Have ears that hear and eyes that see. You'll be amazed at what you can truly learn. So again, out with the old and in with the new. Don't be in such a hurry to be out with the old. Okay? Your job, the person, and I don't mean the old person, I just mean the person who was in the position before you, especially if they're retiring, if they're being transferred, if whatever it is, they don't want the job back. They left. I mean, are you so caught up in yourself that you're not willing to learn? Are you so caught up in yourself and your big hot to do and, hey, I can do this so much better than so-and-so, that you're really not willing to learn? You don't have a teachable heart anymore? I don't care what your age is. I don't care if you're 16, 18, 20, 25, 32, 37, 49. I don't care how old you are. You might want to stop and listen. You might want to stop and learn. You might want to take the time to get to know the person who was in the position before you and the people that were in the position before that person. You might learn a lot. You might learn a lot. Again, this video is more of a life lesson than it is a tip for the day, but I hope it was helpful. I hope it helps to make a change in a positive direction. Positive direction being the key words here. Make a change in a positive direction. Because any changes for anything, be it I don't care, it begins with you. You want to change the world? It begins with you. Are you going to have a teachable heart? Are you going to learn from the old? Or are you going to waste so much time, energy, effort, and money reinventing the wheel? Choice is yours. Feel free to leave your comments below. Please share experiences. If you were on one side or the other, please leave your comments below. Help others to learn. Until next time, guys.